on the cold side here in Toronto, but the Rogers Center roof is shut and we're almost set for baseball. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the New York Yankees and the Toronto Blue Jays. These two should provide some big-time fireworks. First pitch is coming up. Bartolo Colon is ready to go as he'll be on the mound for Toronto. Dan, any thoughts?
Bartolo Colon's been around for a while. He throws about 80% fastballs. Former Cy Young Award winner, 89 to 92 miles an hour. He's going to throw anywhere between 75 to 80% fastballs. Does have a curveball, will mix in an occasional changeup, primarily a fastball pitcher.
Stepping in, Alex Rodriguez. He will lead this one off today. Now the 3-2 pitch. Here's a line drive that's going to get over the head of Donaldson down the line. It's a fair ball.
Tip your cap if you're the pitcher right there. That was a great battle. A couple of tough pitches. Offensive player able to work himself deep into the count. Pitcher on the attack. But chalk one up for the offense on that.
So stepping in, Aaron Judge. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Rodriguez on at first, nobody out. Into the corner and slicing foul. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. On the ground to second base. This could be two. Onto the shortstop, but thrown away. The tag comes down, and they're going to get him at third. Aggressive base running there following some shoddy defensive play, but it doesn't work out for him.
Baseman, Russell Wilson.
Coming to the plate now, Russell Wilson. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Runner at second here with one man out. Hit back up the middle. Over to Smoke at first, and there are two away. With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Hero, how do they lock up a series victory here on the road?
Well, Matty, you take a look at this lineup today going against a power arm on the other side. You could see a little bit of ambush tactics employed by this offense in this lineup. Swinging the bat early, not wanting to go too deep in the count where he can rack up a ton of strikeouts. Be on the lookout for some early swings out of this lineup.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, John Torres. Runner in scoring position with two gone. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Diaz is there. Trouble with this one, and the inning is over. One left for the Yankees. Yankees nothing. Blue Jays coming to bat. It's Major League Baseball on the show. CC Sabathia is the man on the mound for the fourth game of the series. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Boy, CC Sabathia over the years has been a terrific pitcher. It's a different CC right now. No longer throws 97 to 100 miles an hour. Still in the low 90s. Good slider, good changeup. More than that, he is a terrific competitor.
Digging in now, Roberto Alomar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Ruth arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out. With that, let's take a look at the Blue Jays starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I think opposing pitchers need to be really careful when working to Adam Lind. This guy hit over 300 last year, and man, it was impressive. Just hitting over 300 is really something special to look at. He's a consistent hitter. I love watching his approach. He doesn't make a lot of mistakes. He'll be there again this year if he continues to stay within himself.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center.
He gets under it and makes the catch in the deep part of the field.
Batting third, designated hitter, Adam Lind.
Here's Adam Lind. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. Now Sabathia's 1-1. Hit hard, but right into the shift. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Blue Jays go down in order, and this is still a 0-0 ball game. Digging in, the switch hitter, Jorge Posada. He was not much of a factor at the plate during yesterday's win as he took an 0-for-4 line. Posada behind the ball and 2 strikes. And set up behind the plate is Ricky Holiday, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Yeah, Dan, we got Ricky Holiday behind the dish tonight. I can't figure his zone out. He doesn't favor the hitter or the pitcher and can be a little too inconsistent at times.
D-Row, you hit the nail right on the head. I think one of the things we're looking for a consistent zone. If it's a tight zone, it's a high zone. Have the same zone. His zone fluctuates a little bit too much for my liking during the course of a game.
Batting sixth.
Boy, this guy is off to some kind of series, and he's one of the better road hitters in all of baseball.
Yeah, and some guys just have a knack for lighting it up on the road, getting that good night's sleep, and finding a way to get to the yard early and work on their craft.
Next for New York, Joe Torre. Posada gets his lead at first, nobody out. Oh, and he took a big swing at that one as this is driven out to deep left center field. Diaz is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
All right, guys, time for a look at how the Toronto Blue Jays set up on defense today. And let's focus on Jose Bautista, known obviously for the high leg kick and the light tower power. He's no slouch defensively, works hard at his craft, and has the ability to throw guys out with a strong and accurate arm.
So digging in now, Babe Ruth. He'll get to take his first cuts here. No score here as we play inning number 2. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Nice two-seam fastball there. You don't usually see a lot of swings and misses with that pitch unless it's really moving. So that one must have had some real good late life.
Stepping in now, Gary Sanchez. Fastball right back to the mound. Throw on the second for the force, and the side is retired. We'll see the dangerous Jose Bautista when we come back. We'll go to the bottom of the second, no score. Here comes the right fielder, Jose Bautista. Hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. The 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. The 1-2. Here's a high pop-up. And there's your first out of the inning.
All right, boys, let's take a look at how the Yankees are setting up on
Batting
defense
fifth.
today.
Left
And guys, the
fielder.
things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Stepping in for the Jays, Joe Carter. He was 1 for 4 with a 2-bagger in yesterday's game. Fly ball out toward left center field. Ruth giving chase. 2 down.
Batting sixth, the shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. Previous history with Sabathia. He's 4 for 14. Bottom of the second here with no score. A bouncer to the left side. Corey is up with it. Throw to first in plenty of time, and his side is retired. Nice job there by CC Sabathia. It remains 0-0. A nice daytime shot there from one of the many marinas here in Toronto as we're set to go in the 3rd inning of this one. Back with Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, the big right-handed slugger Giancarlo Stanton. Looked like he was on that one, but it's 1-2.
1 ball. There's a called strike on a changeup, not a particularly good one. That changeup up in the zone like this oftentimes gets hit very hard. Was able to get away with it that time, but if he's going to be successful, he's going to need to get that changeup down in the zone around the knees.
And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
The batter,
Yeah,
number
Matt, that's
13,
the advantage of getting ahead in the
shortstop,
count. You can really
Alex
force hitters to
Rodriguez.
expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Alex Rodriguez. 2 balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now. 3rd inning, no score to this point. Shot toward right center. Bautista is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
Absolutely
right fielder,
jumped
number
all
99.
over that fastball,
Aaron
and it might have been a
Judge.
home run if he had any elevation under it, but it was basically right at the outfielder.
Into the box, Aaron Judge. And
When you have 2 strikes on you, as a hitter, if you get something that you can handle, you have to find a way to do some damage with it. That was a missed opportunity.
this should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Here's Justin Smoke now. 7, 8, and 9 to start the home 3rd.
Not much going on offensively so far for these guys. 6 up, 6 down. We'll see if the bottom part of the lineup can get something going.
Well, the home crowd seems a little restless, so I'm sure they'd appreciate it. Sign from Posada. Now the 1-1. Grounded back up the middle. And a good throw gets him one gone.
Batting 8th, third
Happy to
baseman,
have you along here on the show
John
on a fine Sunday afternoon as you
Donaldson.
take a look at our upcoming schedule for the week to come. Here's the third baseman, Josh Donaldson, who was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. The 2-1. Now a swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Popped him up. Corey is there for it. Makes the play, and there are two gone now.
batting 9th, catcher, Russell Martin.
Russell Martin now. Previous history with Sabathia. He's got 8 hits in 28 tries. He's taken him deep once. The 1-1. Now a swing and a chopper foul right at home plate. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. We'll head to the 4th, still scoreless. Digging in to try it again, Russell Wilson. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time.
This game is rolling right along as we move into the middle innings with no score. You'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs.
3-2 now. Now the 3-2 pitch. Is swung on and missed. He got him.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his 6th strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
In now, John Torres. Fouled off. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Oh, and he struck him out as well, so he's carving right through the heart of this lineup as there are 2 away now.
Certainly not showing any signs of intimidation with these middle-of-the-order guys. That's back-to-back Ks, and the 3 and 4 guys are harmlessly back in the dugout.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and standing in the veteran switch hitter Jorge Posada. Here now the 2-2. Left side, but well foul. The 2-2 one more time. And it's fouled away. Another try at 2-2. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. But that'll be off the right field wall. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
When you play with fire, you have to expect to get burned once in a while. He's about as hot as you can get right now. They continue to pitch to him, and he continues to make them pay. Nice double off the wall here.
Stepping in now, Joe Torre. Right side, hit hard. Smoke comes up with it. And nothing will come of the two-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the two-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Roberto Alomar back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
The 1-1 home. Chopped weakly to the left. He's got to hurry. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record
Now
the
batting,
out.
center fielder, Manuel Diaz.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Manuel Diaz. He's 0 for 1 thus far. No runs, no hits, one error thus far for Toronto. And, they won't let him walk that easily as that's somehow ruled a strike. 3-1 now. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. And he looks at ball 4 now. So he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
Now
well, in a scoreless game, you want to do anything you can to jumpstart your offense. With the speed of this guy on first, don't be surprised if he gets the green light here.
So a runner at first with one man gone, and here's the designated hitter, Adam Lind. There goes the runner. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It's going to be far too late. That's a stolen base.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
Now the 2-1. Runner's on his way to third. That's a strike to throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Judge looks up. And they take the lead. It's gone. A two-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 201 in his career as the Blue Jays take a 2-0 advantage.
That's one of those pitches you wish you could take back as soon as it leaves your hand. But guess what? There are no delete or rewind buttons in baseball. That's a mistake, and it was a good job by his opponent to make him pay for it.
Standing in now, Jose Bautista. Fly ball out toward left center field. Under it now is Stanton to make the catch, and there are 2 away now.
Up next for the Blue Jays.
So with the fly out there coming on the fastball, seems like an appropriate time to check out our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And boy, which of those two numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness. Next to bat for Toronto, Joe Carter comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now Sabathia's 1-1. A bouncer up the middle. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Riding in once again, Babe Ruth. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
These are huge innings for a team's morale. The pitcher wants to go out and throw that shutdown inning up and get the boys back swinging the bats again with a chance to capitalize and even extend this current lead.
And he fouls this one off. The 1-2 is a slider taken for a ball.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
Fouled away. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And that misses there, so he runs the count full now.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Hard hit at third. Speared on the dive. The throw. Wow.
Now
Great
batting,
reactions on that one, and a good job to get down on the ground in time to smother it. Still had to get up and make the throw, and of course, he did that too.
Into the box, Gary Sanchez. 1-2 now. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Back up the middle. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw to first, and Cologne's looking good here as he gets 2 quick ones to start the inning.
Number 27, Giancarlo Stanton.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Giancarlo Stanton. Pitch number 70 coming up this afternoon for Cologne. Hit back toward the mound. Alomar fields it cleanly. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. After the break, don't go away. Troy Tulowitzki will start things off. It's the Blue Jays 2 and the Yankees nothing. Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. He'll stand in now against CC Sabathia to get the inning started. The 1-1. Hit to short. Throw on to first, and one shortstop rounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting,
there's our line score through the first 4.5, and these guys have basically had the bats taken right out of their hands. Just 1 hit to this point. Ready for another chance? Justin Smoke. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the 1-1 pitch. Hard on the ground toward short. Throw on to first is in time, and Sabathia has got himself 2 quick outs.
third baseman, number 20, Josh Donaldson.
At the plate, Josh Donaldson. He popped out in his first trip. Softly hit to the left side. Throw on to first, gets him, and the side is retired. Blue Jays go down in order as they're unable to add to their 2 2-0 lead. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Alex Rodriguez. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
No walks yet. Here's the delivery. There's a changeup over the outside corner. Now the 3-2 pitch. Is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Ready for another shot now. Aaron Judge. No hits to this point. A 1-1. It's a swinging strike on the slider. Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
Pretty impressive back-to-back strikeouts to start the inning. What's even more important is now he gets to face the middle of the order without anybody on base for them to drive in.
In now, Russell Wilson. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Oh, that's for sure going to be a pitch he wants back. You're not going to get many balls right in the wheelhouse from a top-level arm like this.
3-2 pitch. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Hard hit ball to short. Throw on to Smoke at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They trail it here 2-0. Digging in, Russell Martin. He'll get us going for the Jays in their half of the 6th. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Now a swing from Martin as he sends a routine ground ball out to short. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
And now back to the leadoff spot in the Blue Jays lineup. Stepping in, Alomar. He was a ground out victim last time up. Hit hard on the ground to short. And there are 2 away now.
Now batting, center fielder, Manuel Diaz.
Ready for another chance, Manuel Diaz. Hit back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Here's Adam Lind.
He gets a shot to hit here in the inning following the 2-out single.
Yeah, and that hit might not amount to much, but anytime you can extend an inning and give a guy with plenty of pop a chance to swing it, the outlook of an inning changes dramatically.
To right field and deep. Look at this thing go. And gone up into the second deck. second home run of the game as the Blue Jays have opened it up further now, 4-0.
Well, there's an old saying that the harder you throw, the farther it goes. How about this? Good fastball, and this ball is absolutely tattooed. See you later.
Into the box now, Jose Bautista. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look at the two-run dinger. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. Jays out in front here, 4-zip. Back here at Rogers Center in Toronto. 7th inning coming up with the Jays out in front as we give you a look at our game summary to this point. Stepping in and ready for another shot, John Torres. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Oh, he brought it back.
The catcher, number 20, Jorge Posada.
Trying to pick things up where we left off. Jorge Posada, he doubled earlier and carries a 2-for-2 line into this appearance. And that misses as well. Ball 4, so it's a 4-pitch walk here.
And with the bases empty and 3 balls, I think they were probably just saying, hey, we're not going to compound our mistakes here. Better issue a free pass and give him something to drive.
Striding in once again, Joe Torre. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. Colon working on a shutout here through 6 1/3. Way outside, nearly to the backstop. 2-1.
This is one of those classic cases of the right guy at the right spot. They need to get a rally going, and this is maybe their best hitter, so he's the right guy in the right spot for this team right now.
Hit on the ground out to short. One there. On to first. It's a double play as their woes continue. The inning is over. Yanks held in check. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the New York Yankees, number 54.
Ready once again, Joe Carter. He comes in 0-for-2 thus far. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
And that's what you want from your leadoff hitter. Show some great patience and discipline, making the pitcher labor to start the game. The result is a leadoff walk and a chance to make some early noise.
Digging in to try it again, Troy Tulowitzki. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Gossage sets, coming home with the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to the left side. And that's through for a hit.
Now batting, first baseman, Justin. Oh.
Here's Justin Smoke now. 0-for-2 from him so far in this one. Ready with the 0-2. In front of the changeup there as this is chopped foul at home plate. Carter at second. Tulowitzki at first with no outs. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Back goes Stanton. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So a 3-run blast to deep center here. Second home run early in the year as this lead swells to 7-0. Well, that was this lineup's third homer of the game.
D-Roll, some days the fellas walk in with their hitting shoes on, and this looks like one of those games.
Yeah, there's a saying going around the dugout right now. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everybody wants a chance to get into that batter's box.
Stepping in now, Josh Donaldson. Hit hard back up the middle. Wilson ranging up the middle, and that's out number 1.
The catcher, number 55, Russell Martin.
Next to bat for Toronto, Russell Martin, 0 for 2 for him to this point. Into the windup, here comes the 0-2 pitch. A swinging bunt to the mound. And that's the second out.
Up next for the Blue Jays, second baseman, Roberto Alomar.
So the lineup flips over and digging in, Roberto Alomar. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Line drive to center field. And that'll make him 1 for 4 in this one. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Now batting,
Everybody's
Center
different
fielder.
coming out of spring training.
Well,
Some guys get off to
yeah.
torrid starts. Some guys struggle. This is one that struggled, but maybe that single gets him going.
Standing in now, Manuel Diaz fouled off. The next 3-2. Lifted in the air to center field. Stanton has a read on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. One more look at the big blow for the Blue Jays. A 3-run home run. We'll march on to the 8th. It's the Blue Jays 7 and the Yankees nothing. Digging in once again, Babe Ruth. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
And it's fouled away. Now the Bambino sends one to deep right. Lots of carry on this one. Into the second deck and gone. A solo shot for Babe Ruth. Number 715, moving him past Babe Ruth. And they're now on the board, though still well behind.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
In now, Gary Sanchez. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. Time to be alert for signs of tiring here in the 8th. He's a pitch away from 100.
Man, I love this right now. He's given it everything he has, given this team depth, allowing the manager to pick some serious matchups when it comes to going to the bullpen, Dan.
Boy, you nailed that, D-Road. Now you can go to your go-to guys, the troubleshooters, the guy you want to bring into close games. Anytime a starter can get you through 7 innings, the 8th inning, it's a bonus. A job well done so far.
The 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Here's the pitch on 2-2. Fouled away. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
The bottom third of the lineup hasn't put up a lot of resistance in this one. Pretty much has been sure outs other than that one hit. That really puts a lot of pressure on other guys to make stuff happen. These aren't the guys you usually count on, but it certainly helps if they can do something productive.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hey. 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Oh man, he just tied him up in knots right there.
Count remains full. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. And right into the shift. Donaldson's up with it, and there's out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Alex Rodriguez.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Alex Rodriguez. 2 out, nobody on. And he struck him out. His 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. So it may be too little too late, but they're on the board here in the late going. On now to the bottom of inning number 8. It's the Blue Jays 7 and the Yankees 1. Digging in and looking for more, Adam Lind. And he'll start out the bottom of the 8th inning.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And right into the shift. Well, this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Gossage has the target. Here he comes on 2-2. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Judge is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first down.
All right,
with that, we'll give you a look at our starter comparison for the 2 starting pitchers in the game. And the column to look at is the one on the right side of your screen. Not too many hits to go around at this point in the ballgame. Stepping in for the Jays, Jose Bautista. No thump out of him in this game so far, as might be expected. He's 0 for 3. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A little bouncer, but it gets foul. 1 out, nobody on. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the 2nd out. There's a look at the inning by inning recap. 7-1 our score as we play the 8th inning of this one.
Carter.
Ready for another shot now, Joe Carter. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hard liner to center field. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 1, 2, 3 go the Blue Jays. They're on top 7-1. Digging in now for the Yankees, Aaron Judge. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate. Now the 1-1 pitch. On the ground to the right side. And the spin throw gets him at first. A fine play there for the first out.
Now batting, second baseman.
A reminder not to touch that remote after we're through, as you'll see full highlights of the ball game this afternoon exclusively right here on the show. Standing in, Russell Wilson. Count remains at 0-2.
Hey, I don't mind you throwing a fastball in this situation, but I think, if we're being honest with ourselves, that one caught a little bit too much of the plate.
Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now batting, designated hitter, John Torres.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, John Torres. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory. The 3-1. Squared that one up just a little late. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Yeah, and sometimes you just need a guy to go out there and battle. It doesn't have to be pretty all the time, but just good enough to get the job done. Well, this guy, he was a heck of a lot better than that, going the entire 9 innings, saving his bullpen, and getting the win.
7-1 the final today. The Toronto Blue Jays took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Bartolo Colon earns his first win of the season, turning in a very strong complete game effort. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com.
First for the victorious Blue Jays.